What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I, of course, am John, the creative blue collar guy, and I feel like I'm starting to sound like a broken record with this, but I'm here with just a short update to let you guys know once again where I've been, the future of my channel, and other endeavors I have going on, and just what's been going on. So, before we get into it, I do want to say, because this is going to be the last video that I put out until sometime into the new year, to any of you, if you are here for the very first time, or if you are a returning viewer, a returning supporter, I say cheers to you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I, of course, am drinking here my Rogue Brewery Santa's Private Reserve. It's stout with natural tahini, tangerine, and chocolate flavors. Not usually a big fan of the flavored beers per se, but this is delicious. A 4-pack was a little pricey. This is already my second one, but it was worth it. So, Christmas is over. I say Christmas because Christmas is what I celebrate. Whatever other people celebrate, that's totally fine as well. It's just because that's the one that I celebrate. That's what I say. So I say Merry Christmas to all of you. Or whatever you may or may not celebrate. Whatever the case is, I hope these last few weeks were at least a time where you're able to relax, spend some time with loved ones, eat and drink, and be merry and festive, and just overall have a fantastic time. So I hope that for all of you watching this right now, my plans got a little bit disrupted. I should not have been in California, but as I'm sure everyone has seen on the news, the airlines have been a big mess. I was going to see family. They live in a part of the country that was getting hit by, I believe it was called Storm Elliott, or what they're also referring to as the storm of a generation. However, as my flight was getting delayed, and then I finally sat in the airport for a couple hours watching it get more and more delayed and then eventually canceled, I noticed not a single flight in the entire terminal boarded. I live in Southern California, where the worst weather we get is a little bit of rain twice a year. Flights were getting canceled out of my airport to Hawaii, to Las Vegas, to Northern California that did also not have bad weather. So, at some point, it was because of lack of staffing, because the airlines were trying to make their employees get a certain thing that a lot of them disagreed with. And now they have a shortage. Merry Christmas. So my plans got disrupted. So while I sit here and say, oh, I've been busy, I haven't put out any videos, I haven't been on any live streams, at the same time, I did have the whole week between Christmas and New Year's off of work, no matter what. I could have been working on stuff, but you know what? Honestly, I thought this is going to be a good time to just not feel like I have to wake up to an alarm and be somewhere, to not feel like, oh, I need to make this video and then edit it and get it out, or to not feel like, oh, I need to run through these songs and get ready for the gig this weekend, which actually I have been doing because I've been playing every Friday lately, and I have been adding new songs. But most of the week I was able to really just kind of sit back and kind of be lazy for the first time in quite a while, not feel like there's constantly some new deadline or some new thing that I'm having to work on. But with that being said, also one of the other things that has been eating up some of my time and focus and mental energy is I have gotten a regular weekly gig where I play music at this particular bar every Friday. As some of you watching this probably know, I have been live streaming some of those gigs just for fun on Fridays, 8 p.m. California time. And I pull the live streams down after it's over because I'm playing all cover songs, and I'm trying to do my best to not actually get that like copyright flag that says, hey, like, you've actually been flagged, you need to take this down. It gets the copyright claim that says, yes, we know that you don't own this material, fine, whatever, but they're not telling me to pull it down. I do have a separate YouTube channel specifically for my musical endeavors, but I'm not really active over there. I use it mostly just for booking purposes, so that when I do try to book new gigs at new places, I can hand them my business card. I've got a QR code on the back. They scan it, takes them to the YouTube channel. They can watch videos, so they see I'm not just some random weird guy off the street, and that, yes, I actually can play guitar and sing. However, because I'm not active on that channel, it only has, I think, maybe 20 something subscribers, and you can only mobile live stream if you have over 100 subscribers, as far as I know. So, just for fun, I've been doing that. But playing there every Friday in addition to whatever other gigs come up, constantly trying to learn new stuff for those gigs. And so I'm probably blocking it right now, but I have a little bit of my kind of makeshift practice space set up behind me next to my tree. As the time of me recording this, I do have another gig tomorrow. And again, I'm always trying to add more songs, because when you play at a place once a week, you need to have a lot of songs so that the staff doesn't get tired of you. So yeah, gigs, moving into the new year, just kind of looking at what my channel is going to look like. As of right now, I've been feeling like trying to do a regular live stream from my channel has not been very productive. And I understand, like, it takes a long time to build an audience and build something up, and it doesn't happen overnight. But my shorter standalone videos perform very well. Live streams have been whatever, not so great, whether live, whether replays. People just aren't really replaying them or rewatching them. So I'm reevaluating that, because it does take a lot of time and effort for something that doesn't seem to be paying off as much as other videos that require less effort. I think Maxfield Von Priestley talked about this a little bit too, about spending a ton of time editing one video and it only gets a handful of views versus something that you just sort of crank out and turn over and then it gets thousands of views. So I'm just reevaluating, just figuring out where I'm at with that. I will definitely pop in on Roman of the Empire's live streams from time to time, whenever he's not talking about Star Trek or Doctor Who. And it's anyone else that wants to have me on as a guest. I'm pretty flexible and pretty open most of the time. And as well as if I do move forward with more live streams, try to make an effort to have more people on, have more of a panel, more of a discussion going on. But we'll see. That's just something that's a bridge I'm going to have to cross as we get into the new year. Things start to settle down a little bit. And yeah, so with New Year's coming up, I'm not really one who does resolutions, because as they always say, the statistics say no one ever really keeps them. No one ever really sticks to them. Instead, I think it's better to have goals. Some people like to set their resolutions or their goals on January 1st, because it's that thing of, okay, you're turning the calendar over from one year to the next, or rather taking down a calendar and putting up a new one if you have one hanging in your home or wherever. But they always say no one ever sticks with them. By February, March, most people have fallen off. Most people have given up. And I think it's that idea of, it's like, oh, it's my New Year's resolution. And then a couple weeks in, oh, I said I was going to go to the gym and then I sort of fell off, so I guess I'll just stop. It's like, well, no, I think if you have a goal to be fit and to be active, if you miss a week or 2 weeks or whatever, fine, then get back on the horse and go back. Just because you didn't go for a couple weeks doesn't mean you just say, oh, the resolution's over, my goal is gone. But I think that's what happens a lot. So instead, I encourage you to have goals. Whether you set it up on January 1st, whether you set it up on December 30th, whether you start doing it on June 5th. I don't really see the significance of always thinking, okay, the first of the year, this is when we're going to do it. Some people do. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to do better, be better, change yourself, change your life, change something about yourself, your situation, there's no time like the present. I'm talking to myself as well. I'm definitely one who can just kind of sit around and think, oh, well, whatever. I just don't feel like it, whatever. But no, I mean, you can stand up and start doing whatever you want to do right now, right this second, or tomorrow morning, or next week, or whatever. There's no magic behind doing it on January 1st. So with all that being said, I am going to keep some of my goals to myself, because whatever, no one wants to hear what I have going on. But I will say that this YouTube channel, this thing that you're watching right now, was one of those things that I put off for a long time. I had an idea. I wanted to maybe do a podcast. Then I started meeting people within the YouTube community, and this is just kind of sort of where I've landed. And I kept saying, well, I don't have good equipment. I don't have good cameras. I don't have ring lights. I don't have a good enough laptop. I don't know how to edit videos. I don't have cool logos. I don't have cool intro videos. And I could just go down the list of all the things I didn't have yet. And for some people, if you're starting a podcast, a channel, a business, or whatever, some people do want to line everything out and present a good product from day one, and that's very respectable as well. I think that's great. I think that's one way to do it. I am a trial by fire, because I can be a little dense sometimes, and sometimes I'm the type of person that I have to just jump in with both feet and learn as I go. So some of those early videos I was really kind of floundering around, had some weird intro videos, some real crappy basic looking graphics, whatever. But I knew for me, the way that I operate, if I wait until I have everything in a row and lined up, I would have never started this. So with a little bit of nudging and a little bit of encouragement from some people, I just said, okay, I'm just gonna go. I know that it's not gonna look great at first, but I will learn over time. And probably still not great, I don't know, but I can definitely say I think where I'm at now, a little over a year later, it's better than where I started. So again, with that, if you do have a goal, if you're sitting around waiting, get up and go. Take that first step, because that's the most scary part. It's that thing of, well, what if I do it and it's not good? What if I do it and I fail? Well, then you get up and you go again. With all that being said, talking about my channel, live streams, New Year's, all this stuff, I very much feel like I'm still trying to kind of carve out my own corner of a community in all this. There's a lot of different people I have out there supporting my channel, and I do my best to support them as much as I can. I can say that'll be one thing I'll try to do in the New Year, try to be a lot better about supporting all the other people who have been showing me so much love and support. But I've sort of gotten in with a lot of people who are very much kind of in the comic book community, but with that community, I own some comic books, but I'm largely a normie when it comes to that realm. They're fantastic people who have still welcomed me in as kind of their resident normie, and people have me on their live streams, and I'm always very grateful for that. But trying to be the music guy, I'm still trying to figure out where I fit. Still trying to kind of figure out and build my own community. So what that looks like moving forward, I'm not really sure, but we're on this journey together. So we're gonna, if you're watching this, I'm saying we're gonna figure this out together. Well, with all of that, like I already said in the beginning, hope you all had a wonderful Christmas or holiday season. I hope you all have a very happy and safe New Year. And thank you all so much for the love and support that you have given me so far, so up to this point. Words are hard. And if you are new here, thank you so much for being here. Please hit that subscribe button on your way out, like this video, leave a comment. Every little bit of interaction really does help the channel more than you know. Share this video out there for others to see. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the support. This is John, Creative Blue Collar Guy, signing off. Happy New Year. Cheers to you all. I'll see you soon.